Hi guys, I just wanted to say really nice job on your me speech. I just finished grading them this morning and overall you guys did wonderful. I was very impressed. I could tell you guys put a lot of effort into those, so thank you. I gave you all individual feedback on your speeches, so make sure to check the grade book and the assignment for that feedback from me. I just wanted to give some general feedback so that you can prepare for your next speech. First of all, when you submit your speech, can you please just put the link to your speech in the comments section or paste your video right into the Dropbox. When you submit a Word document with the link in the Word document, it makes it really hard for me to open the link. So if you could just paste the link right in the comments, that would really help me a lot. Thanks so much. Okay, a couple of things as you prepare for your informative speech. Make sure to try to keep your camera as at eye level as you can. Some of you, kind of had your cameras a little bit lower, so it looked like you were towering over everybody. And some of you had your cameras up higher, so it looked like you were kind of looking up. So try to maintain your camera as eye level as possible. It will really help your audience feel connected to you if you're kind of at eye level with them. Make sure that you're not reading your speeches. I could tell that some of you were. So just try not to read your speech. I know it's really hard to memorize it or to just go off of notes, but what I would suggest is to write out your entire speech word for word exactly what you want to say and practice it like that several times. When you get more comfortable and confident with that, I would prepare an outline with some bullet points and some notes that you can kind of refer to and glance at during your speech, and then practice it with that until you get comfortable with that. When you do that, it allows you to engage more with your audience than you are with your notes, and it allows you to be more real and more genuine with your audience. And it allows that pace to kind of come a little more naturally. So I would encourage you to do that with your informative speech. Some of you really did a very nice job of letting your personality come through and not, I'm not saying you sounded like a robot, but some of your speeches felt a little bit rushed, a little bit monotone. Make sure that you're letting your personality show. That's what's really cool about speeches, and that's what really will draw your audience in, is when you're genuine and when you're real and you let that personality show. Some of you used great personal stories that allowed your audience to connect with you. Some of you used a lot of great hand and facial gestures to let that personality show. So don't be afraid to use those gestures, those facial expressions, your different tone of voice. You kind of want to vary it up. You don't want your speech to sound the same throughout the whole thing. When you're working on your introduction, we'll talk about this a little bit more next week in creating a good hook. But you don't want to start out a speech with, "Hello, my name is so-and-so, and I'm going to talk about such and such." You just want to jump right into your hook, something that will draw your audience right in, whether it be a quote or a story or a statistic, something like that will really invite your audience in right away. Same with your conclusion. You want to end strong. And I always suggest that you tie your conclusion back into your introduction. So if you start out with a quote, maybe repeat that quote at the end and leave your audience with a bang at the end, end strong. When you're using a visual aid, and you will need to use a visual aid for your informative speech next time. So when you're using a visual aid, you either want to share your screen or you want to hold your visual aid to the side of your face or under your chin. Probably since the camera angle, you probably don't have room to hold it under your chin, so I'd hold it to the side of your face, like just random thing I have here. So yeah, you'd hold it to the side of your face. If you hold it in front of your face, it looks a little weird when you're talking with a book in front of your face or a picture or whatever. So hold it to the side of your face or just share your screen. That always works too. When you do share your screen though, make sure that you are not off camera for too long. If you're going to use a PowerPoint or a slideshow or something like that, make sure that you have a dual screen so we can see your face and the PowerPoint at the same time. Okay, a couple more things. Watch your run-on sentences. I noticed a few of your speeches felt a little bit rushed, and they used the word "and" a lot. So you said, my name is so-and-so, and I'm from such and such, and I'm a family studies major, and I like this, and I like that, and I do this, and I have 3 kids, and I blah, blah, blah. And so it turned into one big run-on sentence. So watch that. Use periods, use commas, use pauses. It gives your audience a chance to process and think about what you're saying. And kind of along those lines, use a good pace. You don't want to seem too rushed or too drawn out. So make sure that you're keeping a good pace throughout your speech. Overall, though, you guys did awesome. I really enjoyed getting to know you a little bit better and listening to your speeches, and I'm looking forward to hearing your informative speech. Have a great day.